If you have a heavy accent like I do and you're trying to get rid of it, then you're in luck, because in today's episode of Fixing Offers, we are looking at offers in how to lose your accent and how to improve your pronunciation. Hi, my name is Amar and I'm a marketing consultant. I help offers convert better by changing the messaging and how they are being presented. So this is the landing page of the offer. The offer is called Master Your Accent and is by Go English Coach. What you are looking at is called the above the fold section, which is the prime real estate of any website. And the first thing we notice over here is a big flash sale sign. Now, what this does is it puts the mind in a logical mode, which is basically everything I see from now on will be judged against this $49. So that's not a good start. Let's look at the headline. Speak with power. What is power in this context? We are not sure. This is the outcome, transform your English, and this is the timeline in just 8 weeks. The first call to action button, and then we have 3 example videos of what I assume is the lessons inside the course. So you need to add a bit context of what we are getting inside this. So example videos of the lessons inside this course. Then we have the credibility banner. Let's see what they're talking about. They're talking about 24/7 access to native speaker. Do I really need this if I'm learning how to speak in an English accent? Second thing is flexible learning model. What is the flexible learning model? Unless you specify this or explain this down below, then I'm not sure. Same goes with personalized lesson. This is fine, 100% online platform. Now this section is about the problem. What is unclear English costing you? You are being asked to repeat yourself. You feel anxious. You feel like you have been passed over jobs and promotion. Well, it's not your fault. No one taught you how to pronounce the right way. Now this is fine, but the problem is that you need to add more. You need to agitate more about the problem. Unless someone agrees to the problem, they won't be agreeing to the solution and they won't be agreeing to the product itself. So another thing I noticed is stock image. The hero image is also stock image, so this doesn't lend credibility to your offer. Now let's look at the VSL.
English Coach, an intensive 8-week program designed to help you sharpen your pronunciation, sound more natural, and speak.
Now you'll notice a lot of stock images and a bit of
Weekly live sessions with native English speaking teachers and personalized feedback to help you grow faster. You'll practice real world conversations, refine your.
Now if you notice, a lot of it is stock images, stock videos, a bit inserts about the actual coach, which is good, but overall this doesn't lend credibility. Again, this section is a repeat of what we saw earlier. Check out some sample lessons from this course. Now again, it's lacking a bit of context. Finally, we have a timeline of how you can transform your pronunciation. This is week by week. Now if you go through, let's go through week 2 for example. We continue working on trickiest aspect of American English, the sound and the spellings. Now the same goes with every other information over here, is that it's a lot of factual information. They are basically presenting facts. This is what you learn in week 1, week 2, week 3. Now the thing about bullet points is that it needs to add curiosity, it needs to add desire about the product. So when someone reads this, it feels like, oh, I need to learn more. Let's check out what the course is actually about, or let's see what the price is. And this call to action is fine. Yes, I want to fix my accent. Let me show you how to improve this. So if you see over here, I've read it in the bullet points. For example, week 2, tackle the hardest part of American pronunciation, sounds versus spelling. So confusing words like though, thought, tough finally make sense, including a weird sound pair that 99% of learners mispronounce. Now, after reading this, a person might think, okay, yeah, I'm curious about this product. So this is how I will rewrite all of the bullet points. Okay, let's look at the next section. It's about the instructor. She's an English teacher and she's the creator of this course. And this is the weird part. I have worked with thousands of students from all over the world, fine, but then they add seriously. There's no need to add this word seriously. This immediately creates doubt in my mind. Like, why are they saying seriously? Like, unless they show me proof, a picture of students in a class, like hundreds of students, or maybe video testimonials or images of different students speaking good of this course, they like, you need to back your claim, and they don't do it right. over here. Lastly, they have added a bit of scarcity, that hurry up, space is limited. Now we move to what's the product stack, what's actually included. Again, stock image doesn't add credibility. So you have all of this inside the course, but the problem, if you notice over here, the headline or the banner looks a lot like the call to action button. Now what will happen is people will come over here and rage click on this banner thinking that it's a clickable banner. Anyways, all this for just $49, normally $249. So why this decrease in price point? You need to justify, like there is a special discount running right now, like whatever the reason, you need to add the reason. So without a reason, this again creates confusion. Like, is the quality of this product not good? Why are they selling such a reduced price? Then you have the FAQ section. Now FAQ section is the best place to answer objections, but this page misses this opportunity most, except like maybe what if this doesn't work for me. Except for this one, the rest of it talks about the product. So a person might think, why should I buy this course instead of getting a premium membership of Duolingo or Preply or any other app? This was the place to answer that. Now finally, let's look at the checkout page. So this is the checkout page. The product image is not loading. Then the second thing is, I notice, is there are too many form fields. Now this creates friction for someone looking to buy the product. Just look at all the form fields over here. There's too many form fields. So this is nice. This is again called credibility banner. But as you can see, there is a lot of improvement in this page. Now let's look at some other examples in this niche. But before we do that, let's quickly recap the problems we noticed on that offer. First, there is a call out missing. They don't explicitly call out this offer is for XYZ. Now you need to do that because a lot of people who are coming onto your page are not everyone is coming directly from your, for example, your organic content or your Facebook ads. They can come from all over the place. So you need to have a call out which is included in your pre-header, that this is for anyone looking to improve their accent. The second thing is, this page lacks authority. Now you can add authority by showing the number of students you have, or your unique teaching method, or your own hero's journey about becoming a teacher. Now this page also lacks authenticity because of excess use of stock images and stock videos and lack of real pictures. This creates doubt in my mind or the reader's mind that, okay, do they really have students that they claim to have? Then there is a lot of unresolved info. For example, they didn't explain how this course or this offer teaches a flexible learning model. And so unless you don't introduce an information, that you don't address it later, because then it creates confusion, and confusion leads to friction, which is that they don't buy your product. They didn't answer a lot of objections a person might have. For example, why not buy another course or take membership of Duolingo, etc. Finally, this page lacks unique mechanism, which is that how is it different from all the other offers running right now? And all of these points are interconnected. For example, if they had a unique mechanism and they showcased how 10 or 100 or 1000 people have learned how to speak better because of it, you will address authenticity, you will showcase authority. Finally, the pricing model is a bit off. It's $49, but it's a hybrid of live classes plus a recorded course, which makes it hard to scale. Finally, you might think, okay, they do a better job on their ads to pre-qualify the traffic coming onto the page, but that is not the case, sadly. And it's basically they are only running targeting ads of people who visit other offers, similar offers. And even on their ads, you notice that there is a grammatical mistake. Notice you have been checked out our course. This is especially harmful for an offer that is claiming to teach you how to speak in a proper English. Finally, let's look at the other offers in this page. Now just look at this page and notice the things that they are doing correctly. The pre-header is a call out, learn to speak English like a native. Now this is a call out to anyone looking to speak English like a native. The headline itself implies that it is easy to do. It's a miracle pronunciation academy. So it will miraculously teach you how to speak with a English accent. And they are going heavily into social proof. Our proven system has created more success stories than any other program on the market with millions of students worldwide. So that is their angle. And quickly, if you just look at the VSL or the images, you see the teacher over here and you see what's inside the course. It is conveying authority, it is conveying authenticity. Then you have the call to action. Now let's look at another offer. This is the pre-header. It's calling out to anyone looking to sound like a native speaker. And the headline is revealing the secrets to sounding like a native speaker in just 12 days. So this is the timeline. But this is the difference over here with proven tested ARM method. Now, what is the ARM method? We don't know, but this is a unique mechanism. He will explain this later on in this page. So this adds curiosity. So this was an overview of how I would improve this particular offer, and hopefully you learn something from it. So let's catch up again in another video.